Ladies and gentlemen.
They couldn't hold
Yeah, it throws me off every time I see it. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Welcome back to Universe Mode. We're starting off with an Elimination Chamber qualifier match. Wes Lee, he has some good showings here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, one with the crowd, one with the name.
Absolutely. But, he's not going to have an easy path here as he is against the Ring General, Walter.
We have seen Volta's armor chink in the past. We have seen it.
That's true.
Yeah, as IC champion, looking to reclaim that eventually.
He will be if he can beat Wes Lee, he'll be joining the likes of Samoa Joe, Chad Gable, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar in the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. Which one hell of a hell of an opener.
Have you ever seen Brock in
Not yet. I don't think they were in the Rumble together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking back to, but I don't remember either.
Has Walter been in a Rumble yet?
No. If he wasn't in that one,
wow.
He hasn't been in one. I wouldn't doubt
he'll be in this one.
He'll be in like the final five.
Oh, I'm certain of it.
I think that should be a part of like our predictions, like
Final Four.
Yeah, like
Final Four. So we have a second prediction for Full Gear. These guys are obviously hearing this after the Full Gear stuff, but the Full Gear predictions is who is going to be facing Ethan Page in the finals of the Eliminator tournament, because there are 3 people that are an option.
Yeah, because isn't Ricky Starks dealing with it?
So it's Ricky Starks, Brian Cage, or Lance Archer.
Yeah, I knew Lance Archer. I knew that his isn't Brian Cage in? No, Brian Cage is in.
He's Tully Blanchard Enterprises.
Tully Blanchard. Embassy is the tag team. Something else. Gates of Agony.
Yep, Gates of Agony. I'm not sure who the Enterprises are.
No, the Embassy is.
We don't want to get too far into talk about the predictions because we haven't even recorded the predictions yet.
Embassy is another tag team.
Yeah, it sounds really familiar, but I can't think of who's in it. It's probably an ROH team, and that's why I don't know him.
I think it's either an ROH
or somebody on Dark.
No, not somebody on.
Wes Lee going up to the top, going to fly with the Hurricane Rana to Walter. I'm going to throw this out there. Since our last recording session, we hit 100 subscribers.
He did.
Which means...
And we really appreciate it. I mean, through the changes we've been doing recently with the podcast, the gaming challenges, the predictions, and then sticking to the tried and true universe mode, which we kind of kicked off and started with.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a Hot Ones challenge. I'm going to post... Actually, you know what? I'm going to post the community tab right now saying, hey... does anyone have any questions for us for our Hot Ones challenge?
So if you're hearing this now, go back to that communities tab and leave us questions.
Yes, we'll be recording this. We'll be recording on Saturday. Oh, I just realized we're not even going to have a Thanksgiving special episode.
The Gobbledygooker Cup.
That's okay. Walter kind of
It's a match just with all Undertakers, and whichever Undertaker is eliminated first gets replaced with the turkey.
Yes.
All the other Undertakers have to be like dressed as turkeys.
I love it. Let's throw just a random Braun Strowman in there.
No, if we throw anybody random in there, it has to be Chavo Guerrero. Actual.
Okay, first of all, I would never do that to Chavo Guerrero. He is one of the greatest of all times, and it's about time somebody puts back on his name.
Better win than he was ECW champion.
Yeah, he also lost. Oh, wow. He also lost to Kane for that title in like 11 minutes. Oh, 11 seconds, I mean. It's like the fastest WrestleMania match in history until Bryan Danielson got kicked in the face by Sheamus. Oh, Black Arrow.
Oh, the kiss of death.
Is that what he calls it?
Dude. No, that's what they called the moment, because he got the kiss from AJ, and then he like turned around right into the.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, he got to kiss AJ Lee, so like it's
but
not
then
all
also
bad.
like that was her story like throughout like a good portion of it. Like she would like, it was kind of like
she was the Black Widow.
Yeah, she would always get with somebody like it would always like drastically.
Yep, I love AJ Lee. I miss her as a wrestler. She's running a promotion now, or
she's a part of WoW,
which is actually on TV. But nobody knows that it's on TV. I'm not sure. It's hard to find it. It's really hard to find it. I'll say, which is a shame because I'm sure it's good. But like, you know what makes it worse is that there's always those like Cornette fans that are going to use something like that as an excuse as to why women's wrestling can't draw. It's like, no, they just don't. That company specifically doesn't know how to advertise. Like, I think they still have Tessa Blanchard too. I'm not 100% sure because I remember that being a huge controversy whenever they announced it. Dude, imagine Wes Lee wins this match and then goes on into the Elimination Chamber with all those big hitters.
That'll be. I mean, he'll definitely be a dark horse.
Yeah. So let me ask you, because he does the Black Arrow that Pac does. What does he call his?
I don't think I've actually seen him do it on like.
Oh my! I've never seen him do that. That's a Andrade move.
With the handspring kick.
Mm-hmm. Was Andrade? Oh no, Andrade does a cartwheel Pele. So maybe Wes Lee does do that. I haven't been super familiar. I missed NXT this week, which really makes me upset. Oh, missing the moonsault.
Yeah, I didn't catch up too much of it, but I do.
I know Apollo
Odyssey,
beat JD McDonough.
Odyssey, Idris Enofe, and Malik Blade are becoming three of my favorite people. Odyssey Jones is a high ceiling, and I'm all here for it. I do think he can get better ring.
So I was thinking the same thing about Quincy Elliott. I was like, I think he's got a lot of potential because he really commits to the character, but his clothing options are atrocious.
I think that's part.
Well, I know. Okay, but to be fair, with like Velveteen, who?
I mean, you think about it, like
Legado. We're gonna see him in the next match. Did somebody accidentally hit the wrong button early?
I don't know, but
it messed up. Walter just power bombed.
Maybe Wesley's got some connections. Off a couple of pesos.
Maybe, maybe so. Walter, on the other hand, oh wow. Velveteen Dream, at least, like, despite the fact that he's a nonce, imagine poor Wesley. It's not as brutal as. Have you seen the clip of the guy who's like it's an indie wrestler who does Walter moves on, does a triple power bomb, and it's like the most brutal shit ever because the guy who's taking it doesn't know how to take it.
Oh yeah, so
yeah, his head keeps shooting back.
Looks like Walter's move.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. But speaking of huge, we got two tag teams who have yet to win gold vying in the next match for a shot at DIY. And now we move on. Legado, for some reason, entering really weird.
Because I think they only have a trio of entrants.
Maybe.
Because I don't think, and plus also...
This feels wrong, but it's Santos and Joaquin.
No Raul, because I think Joaquin and Raul might have a...
That makes sense.
Because they're the tag.
That makes sense. I should have added Raul as a manager. But that wouldn't be fair to these two beautiful bastards here. Entering first is the one and only Prince Pretty. God, if he doesn't show up as the leader of the Maximum Male Models, I will cry.
Are they supposed to get a leader?
It's been hinted heavily. They're talking about a new member, which is it better be my boy.
If it's not, it's a travesty of justice. If it's not,
I don't know who else would
fit. If it's not Tyler Breeze, no, never mind.
Somebody gave another name, and I can't think of who they gave. That would be perfect, but
I was gonna say Tiffany.
That's not who they named, but that'd be good too. I'm gonna see if I can find it on Reddit as
Zion Quinn.
Maybe joining them, but not leader.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if they were talking about just like a new member.
Yeah. Maximum male models on Reddit. Let's see what pops up. Somebody said John Morrison should come back. He'd fit it really well.
I think that's corny enough.
Oh, 100%. He's a great comedy wrestler, and he has a credibility to be like a legit wrestler too. It works really well. That being said, of course he did. But personally, I put Tyler Breeze. I think Breezy's perfect for it.
Oh, he is. Former gimmick.
I don't know if he wants to come back to wrestling. I don't know the deal there.
I think he wouldn't be opposed to it given like a good idea. I think that's where a lot of wrestlers stand. Like it's a good, that are kind of like in between like him. Like
his model looks really weird right now. I'm not sure why. I don't know. It just looks off. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm having a stroke.
Folks, if this cut off halfway through, then you knew. You did.
I'm stroking out mid episode. No, you finished the damn episode.
Like blacked out right there. Just know I did not finish the episode.
If I have a stroke and you don't finish the episode, I'm gonna be mad whenever I recover.
I gotta click.
That's fair. Streamer has stroke mid episode.
And I just cut it off after like, whoa, and just knock over everything. You just hear a bunch of crashing and like, start banging on.
So when I got deployed, as I was like, I had my bag over there. I grabbed my duffel bag. As I'm walking out, my shield fell off the wall. I go, that's a sign.
That's a sign.
And then the whole deployment was a disaster. And not just because it was a hurricane. It was a...
It wasn't just a natural.
Yeah, it wasn't typhoon from the natural disasters. It was a typhoon and hurricane, right?
Typhoon.
That was it. Why did I say hurricane? Because he's the greatest of all time.
He has a win over The Rock and
That is fair. It's not like Jericho beating him in the same night. The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin same night. So how did you feel about him on The Masked Singer?
It doesn't surprise me. Like, Chris Jericho.
He thinks he tricked people.
Oh, he did. I don't
No,
know.
his voice is super. So there were some people that were like, "Oh, that's Jack Black." It's like, no, people know Jack Black's singing voice.
Well, they thought they were just like heavy. They were just like, oh, he's like a metal guy because of just the way he sings. I can understand where they were getting with Jack Black.
So back in the Black Ops 2 days, I used to have people tell me I sounded like Chris Jericho over the mic, and I was like, "You are fucking lying."
You are. I don't think I've ever been told that.
Yeah, it was weird times. And then I went back recently and found a video from that time of me playing WWE 12 against somebody, and low key kind of sounded like Jericho, but not like Jericho now. Jericho like WCW Jericho. I was like, you know what? I could see it. Yeah,
we're talking with a little bit of the bubbling.
A little bit of the bubbly. Yeah, Jericho now is great.
I'm glad that came and went. I'm glad that didn't stick around. Like, he still calls himself the demo god and all that, and that's fine.
Does he? I haven't heard that one in a while. I know he calls himself the Ocho right now because he's an 8-time world champion. I'm surprised New Japan never gave him a run with the belt, to be honest. They seemed like really high on Jericho for some reason.
Did he not?
He got the IWGP Intercontinental. Yeah.
Probably because he wasn't gonna be there like time.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a big part of it. But yeah, he got a run with the Intercontinental, and he beat Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom, which not many people can say they've done that. I don't know about that. I don't think they've wrestled.
He had a big thing with Naito.
I believe he had a thing with Naito.
Because that's where the pain.
Naito versus Jericho happened at Wrestle Kingdom. So let's do Okada versus Jericho. I like that we're not even paying any attention to this match. That's kind of a... Yeah. So he wrestled Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight, but he lost. It was at Dominion. All right, that's fair. Oh, whoa. Okay, I thought that Dango was about to hit him with a like a catching finisher for a second because he did the pop-up thing that they do, and he just let him fall, and it was like, what just happened? Breeze taking some shots. I mean, Breeze, former Intercontinental Champion.
Team following up.
Ooh. No. Oh. Ooh, Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds.
Yeah. Was that it, or did he put him in like a headlock?
I think LA Knight. I think his finisher is called Hit the Lights.
Was that the version where he like puts him in like a headlock under the arm and then does it?
That was version 2.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that was version 2 because version 1 he did like the.
He did because low key I didn't hate that version.
I prefer like the.
I do too, but I kind of liked the other version too. I like it as something like he could just pull out of his pocket as like a backup
failed
move.
RKO. Like it's just way both forward.
To be fair, I think that would technically do more damage than an RKO. Oh, dude, have you had Mr. Beast bar?
Like
the chocolate? Yeah.
I think I've had like a decent guy. I've had like the pop-up like restaurant like those.
I've never had the Beast Burger. I'd love to have the Beast Burger.
They are really good. They're like, like Phantom Kid.
Well, if you look behind you, up on top of that shelf, there's a bunch of Mr. Beast bars. Yep. You're welcome to have one if you'd like. I think it's pretty decent. It's milk chocolate. I tried it. It doesn't work anymore.
If he doesn't give me $1,000 off of this.
Yeah, it does like a rock paper scissors. It does like a rock paper scissors game, and I could not connect to anybody for it. It said that you can win prizes from it. I could not connect to anybody. So, Mr. Beast, give me money because you failed me. No, real talk. Actually, pretty good candy bar though. I was surprised. I also have up there. Yeah. So the other thing that's up there is beef jerky. That's in like it's like sliced like sausage almost like that.
Oh, I thought it was.
You gotta try it. It's really good. It's really good. It's Old Trapper Old Fashioned. Right, it's pretty good chocolate. I'll try. Dude, Breeze is like putting in work here, taking out all of Legado.
Hey, dumping them over the outside.
Oh, 100% would do that over a Hershey bar. That wasn't expensive either. The whole box was like $7, I think. If I got good chocolate. I was at work. I got a text from my nephew that's like, OMG, you got Feastables, which is the brand.
Oh.
I always forget how strong chocolate smells.
That connected somehow.
Breeze back in the ring. You know, if Breeze comes back with the Maximum Male models, I really hope that means we get the beauty shot back. I don't mind the unprettier. It's a great finish. That beauty shot though, with the fluffy pants or the fluffy boots.
Yeah, it was just a spinning heel kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he got the foot on the rope.
And the ref saw it. I think that's my biggest issue. The ref never sees it.
This is the good ref. We're fine.
Upper oh. We're looking for that hot tag. I ain't looking to let him make it. Telling Daniel to bring on the heat. Oh, big judo throw. Cranium.
Oh, whoa! He went to do like some rolling shit and just got kicked in the face. That was...
Now a hot tag to Santos.
I love when. Oh, I printed a second Rocktopus.
Oh, I saw in red.
Yeah. So I love when the reversals to moves are just like the logical thing.
Just natural.
Like
elbow to them. Ooh,
Samoa Joe just walking out of the way of flying moves.
His note compilation is a...
Oh, it's great. He did it to Johnny, and it made me sad for Johnny because that's my boy. But it was like that was good. That was fucking funny. Speaking of Johnny, I actually really like what they've been doing with him.
I do. I'm glad to see it come to.
Yeah. No, it's not at Raw. Loomis versus Miz isn't at Raw. It's at Survivor Series. Yeah, Survivor Series is in a week. It's a week from Saturday, which is tomorrow, which is Full Gear. It's a very busy month of wrestling.
I wonder who's...
Because last week we had... That's a good question. Last week we had... I think Seth might face a lot of people at Survivor Series.
I think it'll be a thing.
Yeah, Ali, Lashley, and Theory. Hot take. Theory should win it. Nah.
Seth the retainer, Ali will win.
I'd be cool with Ali winning too. I say Seth, Roman at Rumble. Split the titles. You could split the titles and still have Roman look strong going into Mania.
You could, but I don't think he titles before. Like if he's held the titles this long, just let him hold it through. Like I feel like at this point, having him drop it any sooner than Mania is a win.
Well, he can keep his Universal.
Well, I mean, just having him drop like a title even in general is just a waste.
I don't know.
Like I feel like if he's held it for this long, might as well just go ahead and see it through till Mania. That way, whoever picks it up off him at Mania, they get everything.
Well, here's the question then, because Rock versus Roman is supposedly at Mania for the title. What the hell do you do with Cody?
That's where you have the Money in the Bank night one. And say, oh, you thought your WrestleMania was done? Night 2.
It doesn't feel as... So then do you do Rock Roman night 1 or night 2?
That's the thing, though. If you want to recreate the heist of the century...
I don't think you should do that, though. Not with Cody. Not with Cody, at least.
What you do to recreate that heist of the century, what I think could be done, and it could be so beautiful, is having the Money in the Bank done like... Having the Money in the Bank at the pay-per-view before Mania.
Okay.
But
so at Fastlane.
Yeah, and in like the final segment of that or something like that, you have like Rock and Roman doing their contract signing for their main. You make their contract signing feel like a mega deal. Whoever won that Money in the Bank, as Roman's about to sign, blindsides Rock. Oh, mass confusion. Blindsides Roman. Takes both of them out.
Kind of hard to blindside two people, but.
Well, I mean, if Rock gets attacked, like that kind of creates shock on like.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you might be going for the last dance. Oh. There it is.
That leg drop across the throat. We get it 1, 2. Santa. No, but you essentially. Ooh. Another one. Back up to the top.
Dango putting in work.
No, but you basically have them cash in 1, 2, 3. You have them cash in on Roman, take Roman's title, and then at the last, like accoutrement, sign the contract for the match with Rock at Mania. So now, not only did you just basically almost beat the heist of the century, in one foul swoop, in one evening, you've taken everything from Roman right before the finish.
That feel weird. I get it'd be great.
It would feel weird, but then you would have Rock Roman. You could basically play up a little few where Rock and Roman, like, this is where they have to work together because now, like, they've been embarrassed as a family.
All right. We're going to go to the main event, which is a pure championship match. And it's main event time. The man challenging for pure wrestling championship tonight.
Hey, Tom, down.
The winner of this will go on to an open challenge at No Way Out for the pure title. And I could show you who has already signed that open contract.
Things pure.
Without spoiling it.
Yeah.
I think this will be I think it'll be but we have a really good show scheduled so far for No Way Out. Armageddon hasn't been fully scheduled yet, I imagine. Got your go home still, but we have Dominic Dijakovic versus Kevin Owens. The microphone's way too far away. We got Becky Lynch, Dakota Kai, Toni Storm, Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Rhea Ripley in a number one contenders match. Elimination Chamber to determine who faces Tegan Nox at WrestleMania. So I'm going to throw this out there as something we didn't have scheduled for WrestleMania, but maybe we should. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm down. Well, a Legends Battle Royal. And of course, we got the GM match.
Because then, on SmackDown, we get to see
contender for the I forgot. You have Stone Cold.
The last contender for the hardcore title is going to be making his SmackDown debut. Oh, hell yeah.
I totally forgot that you have
That's the only tournament that we actually played.
Yes.
On the channel.
Together.
Yeah,
because I had to... Most of the tournaments are just one of us got COVID.
Yeah, one of us down out.
But Wrestle for Glory will have... so for WrestleMania week, we're doing dual commentary on Stand and Deliver. I completely forgot about that. That'll be an interesting one.
Hear this lovely SmackDown voice grace the NXT roster.
Yeah, I'm sorry for NXT viewers.
Whatever they love me.
Riddle holding that title high. He's had a pretty good reign with it so far. I mean, it's not Gable levels, but
I think that's because now we're in the pin submission area.
No pins.
Oh, no pins. Oh,
no pins. Right. It's knockout submission. In the in the cage, in the fight pit. I hope they add. Speaking of, we were talking about potential improvements for
the next game.
That fight pit, War Games.
I would want War. You only got one of.
Yeah. Oh, I want War Games over it too.
I feel like War Games would just be hard because, I think just the AI going from into ring or out of ring.
They can set it as a special game mode. I think they easily could. Woo! Ring to ring. Oh.
The targeting would have to be. Ooh, these knees to the liver.
I would get so hyped for a War Games match. I want them to change the camera angle on Royal Rumble so we see them running down the ring or running down the ramp again. I miss that.
I like when they did the little turn with.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like camera rotation.
Turn it for the
backstage brawls to let us go.
Oh, what is Theory going for here? Oh,
out into the ring.
Yes, or give us back the Falls Count Anywhere matches where you can go backstage.
Yeah, because it is.
Have the AI do that naturally.
Yeah, I think big AI improvements.
That's definitely the biggest one for me. Is give us better AI. They should take a page from Fire Pro Wrestling. Their AI stuff is incredible.
Give me a little bit more object.
Yes.
There's some of it as Theory just fell into the ring and you see the ropes tied down, and then
kind of have him bounce off the rope a little bit.
Well, I mean, not bounce off the rope a little bit. The rope went as he down he grabbing it. Ooh,
yeah.
Bar.
Let you be able to power bomb onto or do a suplex or something, and if they hit a step, the steps, they fucking hit the steps.
They hit the steps or the steps. breaks off.
Yeah, like that could be cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I think they could add to 2K23 and make it just a incredible game. Like a truly incredible game. I think Cody.
Not Cody.
Yeah, I feel he's got to be one of them or a woman.
No, well, what would be the legend?
Triple H. He just had to retire. He has not had a like a showcase or anything yet. So. Oh, it's like he had that shit cinched in there. Like,
yeah, I didn't know. I thought he would. Oh, German.
Oh. Whoa! Final cut. Shades of gold dust.
Yeah, like I'd be down to play through it.
Oh, I would too. That'd be awesome. Have match like his matches with Van Dam. I am more than certain Triple H is willing to work with companies like AEW to get guys like Jericho in that showcase too. I don't think the issue is Triple H. I think the issue is Tony Khan. I don't think Tony wants to work with WWE.
I don't want to be that guy that says it, but I feel like
Tony Khan's a bitch.
A lot of people, no, there are a lot of people out there that are in the same boat.
What's that?
Understandably, constructive criticism always criticism.
Yeah.
But Theory just knocked out Riddle.
Austin Theory's your new pure champion.
Why?
Well,
Theory coming from saying it. Whoa.
I don't even know what to say here.
Well, all you gotta say is it's all day from here on out.
A-Town down, baby. Austin Theory's going to be defending the title at No Way Out. Imagine he loses. And honestly, though, that man looks damn good with the title.
I don't see
The next generation are great.
Oh, my God.